Welcome to CIST 1601 Information Security Fundamentals. I'm your instructor for this course, Rocky Spurlock. Today we're just going to go over the Blackboard and looking at test out, where to find your assignments, some class uh, procedures. Okay, so when you log into Blackboard, let's go to student preview here and show you what you're seeing. So when you log into Blackboard, you'll see at the top, you'll see the content. This is where you'll find the material for your course, what you should be doing each week. The calendar tab, this will show you the due dates for some of the assignments. Now, each assignment is going to be due each week. You'll have assignments due every week. You'll see their announcements. This will tell you what's going on for that week. A couple things in the announcements. If you're looking for the test out price code, if you need to purchase the access code directly from test out, you will need to use this price code here. That'll give you the student pricing. You'll have some assignments in here that tell you what you should be starting with. Summary of chapter 1, welcome message for the course. And then also this temporary student access. So this code here will give you access to the test out assignments for a 2-week period. You'll find discussions located under here. They'll also be under your content. Grade book will show you your grades for your assignments. And then groups, I'm not going to use groups, so you can ignore that tab. All right, so go back in the content. Now looking at what you will see this week, you'll start with the start here. This will give you your syllabus. You make sure that you read over your syllabus. You will have a syllabus agreement that you must take this to stay in the class. So this is just basically saying that you've read and understand the syllabus. Choose your answer and submit it. Your introduction discussion, you need to write a 100-word post describing yourself, whatever you feel comfortable sharing with your classmates. Under this we'll have your course information. It's got your textbook information and my contact information. Email is really the best way to get in touch with me, the quickest way. We have some policies for the college and tutoring service information under here as well. Okay, so this needs to be completed this week by Sunday. So I've already opened up chapter 1. Chapter 1, I went ahead and opened up so you guys can use it and start reading the chapter and use your 2-week trial. I can adjust the 2-week trial. It is set by test out from the beginning of the course until that 2-week period ends. But if you look at chapter 1, you'll see your chapter lessons. Now you'll see the other chapters here as well, but you can't access them yet until the specific due dates. Pay attention to these due dates because that's when your assignments are due, and you will not have access to that material and those assignments after that due date. So chapter 1, you'll see in chapter lessons, you'll see a lot of information here. I'm going to go back to the instructor view because I wanted to point out, for example, in chapter 2, you'll see chapter lessons and then chapter labs. So the chapter lessons, while it may look like there's a lot of material there, these are not your assignments. These are basically just links to individual pages of your textbook. So I've already opened up, tested, I'll close that. So like, for example, if I want to view section 2.3, I click on this, it's going to take me to that exact page in my textbook. So any of your labs that are inside of your text, your practice questions, anything that is inside of this, this information here, this is your textbook. Okay, so these is not something I would grade. For example, like the lab of 2.2.7. Okay, this lab, these are practice labs for you. These are not graded, but you will be able to go in and work on these labs. Use these for practice to prepare yourself for your actual lab. All right, so you'll have your scenario. You'll go through here. And this one here, for example, you're looking for emails that are social engineering attacks. Once you're finished with those, you can click Score Lab. It's going to tell me my required actions, and then it gives me an explanation for them. And this is for any of your labs, for your practice labs that's inside of your textbook. So you can go back through and redo these. Once again, these are not counted in your grade. Now, what is counted in your grade is anything under chapter lab. Okay, these have to be assigned to you. So once you guys get your test out account set up, I will go in and assign these to the classes. Okay, so with your labs that you'll see in the chapters, you're going to see, and when it loads, something similar to what you'll see throughout your chapters. And they'll be listed as quizzes, but they are labs. So you'll launch your lab. Once again, you'll have your scenario. Looks very familiar. So doing the labs throughout the chapter will prepare you for the labs in your assignments. Once again, now the difference on this one is that once you submit these for a score, that's it. You can't go back and redo those. So you have one attempt on your labs on those. So make sure that you're ready for those when you do them. Now these labs that you'll get for your assignments, they will range anywhere from 1 lab to 10. Just depends on what's included in that chapter. But they will be under chapter labs. So that is your graded labs. Anything you see under chapter lessons, these are just links to your textbook. These are practice questions, practice labs, things of that nature. These are not graded. Okay, so let's go in here and look at the syllabus. And we'll go over some of the information in here. Once again, you make sure you read through the syllabus. My contact information is located at the top of this. The textbook information we're using Test Out Security Pro. We have our course competencies and objectives. The instructional strategies, all of this will be 100% online. You make sure that you do your assignments on time. Assignments are not accepted past the due date. This includes any labs, quizzes, exams, discussions, any of those natures. Anything that's graded will not be accepted after the due date. Our labs will make up 70% of your grade. Your final exam will make up 20% of your grade, and discussions will be 10%. We do have some, other than this, we have different procedures, policies of the college that are listed in here as well. So make sure that you read through this, that you understand it. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. At the bottom of this, you'll see the important dates for the spring semester. One thing that you guys really need to pay attention to is that March 17th, early registration opens up for summer semester. Make sure that you are ready to register then. Classes do fill up, especially a lot of the gen ed classes. So your English is your maths. Those will fill up really quick. If you need those classes for the summer semester, make sure that you sign up early. March 31st through April 4th is spring break. We do not have any classes. You have no assignments due that week. And we are in the A term for this course. So this is the information the dates you need to pay attention to for the A term. Okay, under this, you do have a student guide. You will see what unit is assigned each week and the due date. Once again, pay attention to these because the assignments are not accepted after this due date ends. Now, to get to your test out course, to join the course, you simply just click on one of the links in chapter 1. If you have a test out account, you will sign in with that. If not, you will create your account, and this will put you in the class. You can, once again, use the information that's in the announcement, this temporary student access. You can use that information to get access to the course if you've not purchased your textbook yet. Okay, so that's really it for the first week. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Once again, make sure that you complete your introduction discussion and your syllabus agreement. Those are your assignments for this week.